So, that Rwby Volume 9 trailer came out and it looks pretty weird. I'm actually really on board with this whole Wonderland themed nonsensical BS that we are heading for this year. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've even really talked about Rwby, and that's kind of what I originally built my channel around, and I have been trying to get away from that for a couple of years now, and it hasn't really worked out. But I kind of have to put my foot down on this one. Now, there are a couple things regarding Rwby and Rooster Teeth that have happened in the 2 years since Volume 8 wrapped up that I could address and that I have thought about making videos on, but I kind of just don't want to. I save all that stuff for my Twitter or for Discord. I just don't have the time to make videos every time someone gets fired or some controversy happens. I don't have the time to make a video about how Rwby Volume 9 is going to be a Crunchyroll exclusive. Which brings me to the main subject of this video. Yes, I will be watching Rwby Volume 9. Yes, we will be getting together to do the Rwby podcast. Yes, I have at least one more Rwby Honest Look in the system already kind of scripted out. I was hoping I had more time. I had time to make it, but then I wanted to wait on it to wait until Volume 9 got closer, but now Volume 9 is a month away, and I just have too much stuff on my plate. So, because I have so much on my plate, I will not be doing episodic reviews. Yes, the way I've been doing them for the past few volumes, they only take me a day to throw together. But that's just one whole workday that I can't afford to waste talking about Rwby or making a video about Rwby. I'm a published author now. My book, The Hellfire Brats, is available on Amazon right now, as well as most other sites where you can buy books. I have a second book coming out in a few months called The Nephilim Strain. I'm still working on my final draft for that one, so it's still a little ways out, but I am shooting for a June release date on that, which means that Rwby Volume 9 will be wrapping up while I'm in the final process of making that book. Not only that, but I need to finish the next two quintuplet parts by the start of May. I already set a deadline for myself on those. I'm doing Part 12 and Part 13 at the same time. Part 12 will be coming out April 28th, and Part 13 will be coming out May 5th, 1 week later. On top of that, I have the Valentine's Day special to think about. That's only going to take me about a couple days to throw together. I already have the idea basically outlined, and that will be coming out before Valentine's Day, which is a couple weeks before Rwby Volume 9 starts, but still, that's time that I had to spend on that video that I can't spend on the Quinn videos, which I already have a release date for. I already have deadlines for. On top of that, I want to do other content. I have a couple ideas. I have ranking videos partially scripted. I have top 30 videos partially scripted. I'm taking notes on my Captain America backlogs because I want to do a series chronicling the adventures of Captain America. I have other stuff that's been bouncing around in my head for years and years that I haven't been able to do because Rwby has consumed so much of my time on this channel. And now that I have a full-time job, I'm a published author working on books, working on other series, working on stuff in my normal life, I don't have the time to spend more than a few hours on Rwby content every week. I'm barely going to even edit the podcasts when they happen. We're going to record them, and I'm basically going to throw up a single image with all the chibis and stuff, and that's going to be it. It's going back to like the Volume 4, Volume 5 days of podcast quality. Audio quality will hopefully be better than those days, but as far as the actual videos, the slideshows, I'm no longer doing it the way we were before. I don't have the time. And that's why I had to make this video, because Rwby is such a big part of my channel. It's such a big part of my life, and I do still care about it a lot. I just have other priorities now, and I hope that my viewers understand that and support me. Buy my book, support my book. The more you support my book, the more quickly I can actually turn them out. And the more quickly I can turn them out, the more time I have to work on other projects that I want to get to. Thank you all for watching. Comment below with any questions you might have. We'll get to them on our first podcast. We're shooting to have a podcast out before Volume 9 starts, just to kind of get us all refreshed and maybe talk about Ice Queendom, since we never got a chance to talk about that. Some of the guys were slacking on actually watching it. Can't really blame them, though. I kind of barely got through it myself. But, yeah, until then, Valentine's Day special is probably the next video I'll upload. And then the podcast will start coming back, as well as the final 3 parts of the Quentin Breakdown. And I'm Mediocrity4. Thanks for watching.